what I was thinking I could pan 101 eyeshadows. This is my update 1 on 101 pans. 101 eyeshadows is a lot to pan by December 31st of next year, but we're trying. How is everybody? If you're new here, hi, thanks for stopping by. Welcome to the family. My name is Rose. I'm a girl boss on a budget who loves to save money and project pan. Today's video is my first update on 101 pans. 101 pans was created by Liz Plans and Pans over on Instagram. This project has turned out to be very successful and having a lot of people join in. I will also have a list of everybody. Feel free to go check them out and see their progress as well. I recently did a video of everything that I hit pan on. Of course, I will link it in the cards for you guys. How I am deciding to do this is I am including every single pan that I hit on any product, counting towards my 101 pans. And basically the objective of 101 pans is to try to pan 101 eyeshadows. I think the majority of the ladies doing it are just doing eyeshadows, but I know that I will not be able to pan 101 eyeshadows by December 31st of 2020. So you can pick however many you want. Some of the ladies have all of their eyeshadows already picked out, all 101. I have chosen to do mine where I had picked randomly 3 eyeshadow palettes, and then from the 3 palettes I got to choose of my own choosing the eyeshadows that I wanted to pan from each palette, picking 1 shadow per palette, starting with 3 eyeshadows. But in total, I do have 11 pans counted towards my 101 pans, which is okay. I mean, it takes a long time to hit pan on eyeshadows. It just depends on how much you do your makeup, really. And coming from somebody who doesn't do their makeup every day, it's going to take me a little longer to do, but we shall see. So let's just go ahead. I will show you guys the progress, if I have made any, on the 3 eyeshadow palettes and the shadows for per palette. Starting with my BH Cosmetics Summer Insane Tropez. And I picked the shade Crepe in here. That is the mustardy yellow shade right there. So if I kind of angle it just right and do my editing correctly, you can kind of see there is a dip in the pan, just nothing drastic. You can see it right there. I'll be sure to zoom in for you guys. So I've been trying my best to incorporate and use these eyeshadows, not every day, but you know, at least a couple times a week, because if I expect to have any kind of progress at all, I have to use them at least a couple times a week. So so I do have a dip in the pan there, but I don't know when I'm gonna hit pan on it, so that is okay. I am still going to do monthly updates with you guys and show you the progress so that you guys can see and realize just how hard and how long it takes to hit pan on hard pressed products especially. I have hit 1 pan so far out of my eyeshadows, the palettes that I chose in my intro, and that shade that I hit pan on was from my Bad Habit Aurora palette. I picked the shade Vibe to pan, and as you can see, there is a pan in there. Hopefully I will be able to edit this and show you guys the eyeshadow. There's the pan. You can see that little baby pan right there. You can see it shining in the light, but it is a pan nonetheless. It's a baby pan, but it's a pan. So I hit pan on this right away. soon as I got that intro video updated and uploaded for you guys, I hit pan on this. So I went ahead and, because it was just filmed, I went ahead and picked a new eyeshadow palette. I will insert the video showing you guys the eyeshadow palette that I picked. All right, you guys ready? Let me just show you. There's all my entries. I know it's kind of blurry, you guys. I apologize, but I'm just doing this on my computer at home. Oh, let's go ahead and pick another palette. Alter Ego Gold palette. Ooh. And as you can see, it ended up choosing the Goddess palette from Alter Ego. And from the Goddess palette, I went ahead and went with the shade Hera right here. And as you can see, there is a nice dip in that as well. Nothing too crazy again, but there's a dip in there. And it is just your neutral, typical neutral brown shade. That's why I chose it, just because I would be able to get more use out of it. I have a very bright blue in my Pan Those eyeshadows called Pan the Way that I've been trying to pan. No pan in that yet though, but that was to replace my Aurora Bad Habit shade called Vibe that I did hit pan on. And then the last palette is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival. This was randomly chosen for me as well. And I went ahead and picked the shade Magical to try to hit pan on. And it is really, truly a magical shade. I mean, it is just very, very beautiful. I will give you guys a swatch and show you what it looks like, since it's basically the only shimmer. You can see it is really beautiful, like real light, dusty gold color. Real pretty. And there is a nice little dip in that pan as well, but nothing too crazy. So I am hoping by my next update, on my second update on this project, maybe I will have another pan for you guys. I don't know. I will also give you guys a swatch of the other shadows. I didn't think to do that until just now. So here is Hera. This is from the Goddess palette from Alter Ego. Really nice palette. This is a dupe for the Natasha Denona Gold palette. And Hera is just your typical neutral brown matte shade. Very pretty. And then from the Summer and Saint Tropez, each Cosmetics has a really nice eyeshadow formula. So actually, those three shades, I have been using them quite a lot. And then I've also been mixing in the red shade here called Nightlife. Okay, so I needed to interrupt my regular scheduled video there to give you guys an update. So it has dawned upon me that if I expect to pan 90 more eyeshadows by December 31st of 2020, I need to realistically be working on, for each month, 7.5 eyeshadows. So what I have decided to do is I'm going to select one more shade from the 3 eyeshadow palettes I've already been working on. So I'm going to pick one more shade out of these, since it is my choosing, real quick with you guys. And then also right now I'm going to randomly select on my wheel decide one more palette and then pick 2 shadows out of that, which gives me a total of 8 shadows in total. Because if I'm only working on 3 shadows here and there, I'm not going to pan or even get close to trying to pan 90 eyeshadows left now. That's where I'm at, since I technically hit pan on 11 things. And even though I am including everything towards my 101 pans, I still feel like I need to definitely incorporate some more eyeshadows each month in this project if I expect to, hit that goal of 90 more by December. So let's just go ahead. I wanted to update you guys and let you know. Let me go ahead and pull up my wheel on Wheel Decide, and I will randomly select a new palette right now and pick 2 shadows from that, and then I will go ahead and pick one more shadow from the other 3 palettes I already have. So I got my wheel up. Let's go ahead and spin it real quick so I can pick a new palette. Everyday Vacay. So here is Everyday Vacay, which is a beautiful palette from LA Girl Cosmetics. Absolutely beautiful palette. 2 shades that I've decided to go with from Everyday Vacay is going to be these 2 right here, which is Vacay and Fiesta. There's Vacay and that's Fiesta. Those are the 2 shadows. Let me give them a swatch for you guys, just because I feel those 2 will actually pair very nice together. And I can probably just create looks with just these 2 alone on some days. They are very, very pretty. This formula here and this Everyday Vacay, these new palettes from LA Girl, is absolutely to die for, you guys. And I'm just choosing really fast, you guys. I'm not, I don't want to take too much time on this little update. It did dawn upon me, I need to work on some more shades if I expect to pan 90 shadows by a year from, a year from now, basically. From the Goddess palette, I have, as you guys have been seeing, trying to pan the shade Hera. So another shade I'm going to pick out of here will be, I'm going to pick the shade Luna right here, just because I've noticed that Lisa and Luna are very similar in color. That way I can also pair it with the other light kind of gold shade that I've been working on from the Weekend Festival palette from BH. So that is my second shade from Goddess. And then from the Summer and St. Tropez palette, I've been working on Crepe right here, and I am going to go ahead and incorporate as well Nightlife up here, just because I do use these quite often already to create a look with. I'll give you a swatch. And as you can see, it is a very rich and bright, beautiful color, and it's actually perfect for this time of year right now, this month. Let me go ahead also and swatch the gold, the coppery shade from the Goddess palette called Luna as well. And it is a really pretty coppery shade. I can probably get away with using that for pretty much all kinds of different looks. And then lastly, from the BH Cosmetics Weekend Festival palette, it's very beautiful and it's got a lot of bright colors, but I'm trying to think of what I can use that will go good with the other shades that I'm already working on. And I'm almost want to say I'm going to go with this brown here, this deep dark brown, even though I have all of these other beautiful colors. But I have a lot of neutrals that I picked, outside of these red tones and golds, and I already have another gold, so I'm having a really hard time deciding what color to use out of here. You know what? I have come to the decision, after staring at this palette 5-10 minutes later, you guys, that I'm going to go ahead and do the shade Boho right here. I already swatched it. It is the top one right there, really pretty, and it goes really nice with this little mixture I got going on right here. So Boho is the shade I'm choosing from the Weekend Festival palette from BH Cosmetics. So those all kind of go good together. I got some good choices there. If I expect to want to try to pan 90 more shadows or just 90 more of anything in general, you guys, it just dawned upon me, I have got to start working on some more than just 3 shadows. You know what I mean? So with that being said, let's get back to the regular scheduled programming. Kind of been creating some really beautiful looks with these colors. As you can see, I'll insert a couple photos of some of the looks that I have created with my 101 pans and just my pan those eyeshadows in general. I've been doing the best that I can with them. So That is basically everything, you guys. I just wanted to hop on here and show you the progress that I have made with 101 pans. And if I hit any pans, I hit one pan, and it is counted as my 11th pan in total towards this project. So I have a long ways to go. Has been a lot of fun, and it has been challenging all at the same time, which is why I love to project pan. Because it is enjoyable. You're getting use out of what you already own. You're getting to know your collection of what you already own, and it's challenging. That is everything, you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until the next video, everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.